Hi everybody, it's Tom from FindTheBestCarPrice.com. Today we're going to look at this 2022 GMC 2500 Denali HD Limited. And the reason it's called Limited, before anybody says anything in the comments, it's important to show this. You're going to notice that this truck does not have the changes. That's going to come about mid-year here in 2022. That's why this is called the Limited. Still a very strong look on this truck that has an exterior color of twilight ebony metallic and a sticker price of $81,060. Let's take a look at exactly what you have besides a very strong looking truck with the overall design of the front end here. The chrome just fits perfectly. It stands out great with this truck with the exterior color. A very beautiful color, by the way. I hope that shows up on screen really well. The large GMC logo there, obviously large headlights, and you're going to have those fog lights down there on the lower portion of the bumper. 275/65 tires wrapped around 20-inch wheels. The towing mirrors, and I'll show you in just a little bit how to make those automatically extend out or pull them back in depending on what you need to do. The Denali HD logo right there, letting everybody know what it is you're driving. And let's take a quick look here at passive entry. The good thing about passive entry on these trucks is that you can lock or unlock all four doors from the rear doors. There is a setting you can use to change that if you want to, but I think most people will leave that on. You do have the power side steps that are going to automatically come out and fold back in when you close the doors. Now these don't actually come back as we've seen on some of the other trucks we've done in the past because you have the step right here, and for most people that should be okay, but maybe you're vertically challenged and that might be a little challenge. You need to get up there. You could actually use this step and kind of use that as a segue to hop from here to there if you needed to. Just a thought right there. And I like the fact that GMC has a nice large bumper step right here where you can hop in right here. Your foot is going to be firmly planted right there. It's kind of a sure-footedness situation of sorts. And we have the multi-pro tailgate right here. Now let's take a look at exactly what that is. We'll start right here. We'll open this portion. That has a lot of capabilities. It's really a great multitasker, as I like to say, because you can use this as a table. You could work on something here, and you can also use it as an extension for the interior of the bed, as you can see. And there's two different ways to do that. I'll show you the other way here in just a second. But if you have something that's jutting out pretty far and you don't want it hanging on top of the tailgate, well, you can use that to take care of business in that area. And then we'll go ahead and hit the button right here, and you can see that that's a power tailgate. Now, here's the second way that you can take advantage of what you have right here as far as using this as an extension for the bed. So you can obviously have something that comes out. This will keep it in place if it's too long to fit in there. Whatever it is you want to do or use that for, that's not a problem. But that's not the only thing that you can do here. So what I'm going to do, I'll tell you what, let's do it this way. We'll go ahead and hit the button and we'll bring that down like that. And you can also use it as a step. I mean, this is a really big truck. High off the ground, it's easy to get in and out. And GMC has even given you a handle right here to use. You've got the bed liner already here. A lot of great features, plenty of tie downs, and you've got the in-bed LED lights. I like the fact that they are angled as they are right there. One thing I would recommend, this truck doesn't have it, but it is available. If you have this area of your multi-pro tailgate down, and then you also open the tailgate, well, the worst thing you could do is have a trailer hitch in the receiver right here, because that will damage that multi-pro tailgate. There is an option you can buy where basically it's a piece that hides this away until you're ready to put your trailer hitch in. You flip that up and it's actually going to have a sensor built into it. When you do that, you cannot open this portion of the tailgate. The tailgate won't come down and be damaged by your trailer hitch. And by the way, let's talk about payload. 3,798 up to 3,900 pounds, and towing as much as 14,500 pounds. And taking a look into the interior for the first time, large door bins, and a lot of space within this interior. I'm going to tell you what, there is a lot of neat little spots, nooks and crannies to store things such as the in-seat storage right here. And obviously you also have storage underneath. You can take out all of this stuff. You've got a few different things, including that plug right there, that cable right there. What exactly is that for? Well, we'll take a quick little break here from the interior and we'll run around to the front. That is for your block heater. You're going to find that the plug-in for that is right here. Now, back to the rear seat area. We'll go ahead and hop in. There is a lot of space here. Very impressed with how roomy the back seat is. No matter which side I'm sitting on, I'm going to have a lot of space. And also a lot of drink holders. You've got 2 right there, 2 with the door bins, and then 2 more for a total of 6 in the rear seat area with this fold-down armrest. Nobody will be dehydrated riding in the back seat of this GMC 2500 Denali HD. Connectivity here with 12 volt, and you got a couple of USB options there, and then the air conditioning vents to help keep everybody nice and comfortable back here. And then you do have a sunroof up there, although it's the conventional size. And here on the passenger side, you have a little bit more space as far as the door bin goes, so quite a few options there. Got some materials here to make things look nice, and that does seem pretty sturdy, so I believe that's going to hold up. And somewhat soft here on the materials for the armrest. Passenger and driver seats are power. We'll take a look at exactly what you have as far as storage goes here with the upper and the lower glove boxes. And there is a little bit more space right here. Whatever you can get to fit in there, a cell phone, I don't know. What would you put in there? There's a few options, but it is kind of narrow. And there are a couple of things you'll find here on the driver's side door area that you won't find on the passenger side, such as seat memory. You've got the controls for the power side view mirrors, and this button right here is what, let's see if I can show you all that, what allows you to extend those towing mirrors in or out. So I brought them in right there. We'll put them back out just so you can see that. And something else you'll find here that you won't find on the passenger side, in fact, you won't find it on any other trucks besides GMCs and Chevrolets, it's these 2 stickers right here that give you information about towing capabilities and really gives you all the formulas to let you know what you can tow or haul depending on how many people you have in the cab of the truck, or maybe for towing with how many people you have in the truck in addition to what you have in the bed as far as a payload goes. And then you're going to have all the functionalities for changing modes here right there, headlights, different lights around the truck even, and the front fog lights. You can use this lever to change the position of the tilt and telescopically adjustable steering wheel. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. We'll go ahead and fire everything up and move the steering wheel over to give you a quick look at the dashboard. Easy to use, easy to figure out, no big deal there. And you've got your steering wheel mounted controls here, very easy to use, including voice commands right there. Now let's take a look at the infotainment screen. And while we haven't seen any changes here, well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a very easy system to learn and use. You've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and to put it simply, since I don't really have time to show you what that means, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto turn this screen into your smartphone basically, because that's what you pair. And you can go in, obviously with a truck like this, this is super useful. All of the different information for trailering. You have the status, you can put your checklist in there, you can put in multiple trailers. If you use multiple trailers for different situations, well, there you go with that, and then settings also. And we'll hit the home button and go back. Let's take a look at the multiple camera views, and I'll tell you what, there are quite a few. The 360-degree view right there. We'll take a look at what else you have. The good thing is you don't have to be in reverse to use your cameras. I really like that fact. It just makes things so much easier. And by the way, I did want to show there is additional information here, or additional views, I should say, as far as your cameras go. There is definitely no shortage of views available. And for the most part, I think everybody else can figure out what's here. Controls for the radios, if you do need to hit a button, a physical button, not the screen, to get home on that touch screen, well, there it is. You've got your dual zone climate control and several one-touch buttons right here. I don't need to tell you what those are. I think you know. Pretty easy to figure out. More connectivity right here with USB ports, with the 12 volt and another power outlet right there. In addition to what was in the bed, there's a power outlet back there also. Your wireless charging pad, a little bit of storage right here. And the good thing is that you can also buy an aftermarket charging pad to go right here as well, so you can have two. That helps a lot. And then down here, a very large and deep console. I think you'd have a hard time filling that entire thing up. You've got a light right here to help out. You can kind of see that on my finger. I hope you can see that. A little bit of a bright day here, so hard to see. And more connectivity. And really, this is the ultimate multitasker, I'd say. Not only the lid of the console, but also a nice size armrest for driver and passenger. That just works really, really well. You also have your heated and ventilated seats right here for driver and passenger also. And while that option is available for the rear seat, at least heated seats, it's not on this particular model. To learn more about the model in today's video, visit the link in the description for a detailed comparison between trims and pricing for the vehicle we featured or any vehicle you may be interested in. These pages feature information such as our recommended trim level based on price, value, and features. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. We look forward to seeing you next time.